It's the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Aristotle. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Confucius. I like to use those quotes because it puts us in the experience, in the understanding of we need to learn to communicate with the nature and to be able to learn, because we lack the wisdom to know the difference between what is good for us and what is bad for us. It's our ability to communicate with our senses and know what's good or bad. And God grant me the serenity to see the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Epictetus. God gave us the wisdom and the tools and the senses to know what's good or bad. And if you are connected to your senses and to your heart, to your soul, you will be able to know. But most of us don't have that reference of what is good or bad, because most of us don't have those senses of good, of what is real, true meaning of life. What is the doorway that puts us in heaven? Most of us not have the ability to entertain that thought and to really go back to what really caused that step into heaven that we are still doing. And for me, after many years of knowing about raw food and fasting and healing, I have no doubt in my mind that it has to do with something we're still doing nowadays, and it's eating the wrong foods. And as soon as I talk about that with most people, they don't have the ability to entertain that thought because they think that it's something that have so many references that support that belief that you just like, no more in. My cup is full. And it's okay, most people's cup is gonna be full, but some people that are ahead of the how you say it, the herb, like that are ahead, that we can see above the ideas of this time. Some people can have the ability to see this time and to be able to see how this time is being manipulated and controlled. And it's up to us to take the control over and be the true guardian of this planet, and to be the true. Literally, all we need to do is to eat and communicate with the right food in nature. Plug out this mango, eat it, take the best seed, plant it for future generations. And it's up to us to do it. No government is gonna make it. No doctor is gonna solve any of your problem. It's within your control, because it's lifestyle related problem, and we are lacking the wisdom to know the difference between something that's within our control and without our control. And it's totally within our control, most of our problems, ill behavior, illnesses, mental problems, psychopaths that causes a lot of this control, because they have the need to control us, and by making us sick and poor, using tools like money and sickness. And life is very simple, but man insisted in making it harder. It's also Confucius, I think. It's very interesting to entertain those thoughts of how we could live our life, for how we lived our life and how it will be. Most people live for paycheck to paychecks. They don't have the time and the ability to entertain ideas of that thoughts like that. But it's us that needs to be changed. It's a bell shape curve, and we are some of the psychopaths on one edge. On the other edge, we have the saints, the people that want to make change, and the other people, they want to confirm and maintain those old habits that keep us sick. And it's us, the mass, to change. Us, the people, need to change to make any difference on those edges, the extremes. So empty your cup. Sit down before fact like a little child and be prepared to give up every preconceived notion. Follow humbly to where and whenever nature leads you. Peace of nature leads you, or you shall learn nothing. I think that's also Aristotle. We need to sit down before fact like a little child to learn anything, and be prepared to give up every belief we had before to entertain any new ideas, to make any changes in life. So if you want to make any changes in your life and be happy and have meaning in your life, then start making changes, start making mistakes every day of your life. For yourself, for everyone else, because you are what you eat, and we are a collective that is in the house is on fire. I'm saying we are killing ourselves with chemotherapy and drugs that are chemical solution to lifestyle related problems that are within our control, and some of them are not within our control, like acts of nature and accidents, but it's within our control to do those changes, and there is no chemical solution to those problems, period. It's our control. We need to change. Wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm gonna continue doing it because it's funny to see how people are like, no, it's not my food. It's not the greasy French fries. Blame biology. Blame. It's an inappropriate signal of the body. No, our body, no, it has the wisdom to communicate and tell us what's good or bad, and we are lacking the wisdom to know how to perceive and communicate with those messages. Don't blame the burger, don't blame the hot dog, don't blame the chemicals, don't blame the processed food, don't blame the cooking or the killing of the animal or the process, unnatural, not meant for us to eat foods that we put in our mouth every day, 3 times a day, for many, many years. But there is a solution. It's a problem with a solution. We just need to go and step one doorway into heaven, into nature, into making the right choices, so we are in a positive reaction, result. We take a positive result, a thought, make it positive action, make it positive result. Negative thought, negative action, negative result. A solid food vacation is the answer that I give most people, because it's the ability it gives you the ability of seeing how your body changes, and teach yourself how to eat, and teach yourself how to make changes in yourself, and give you the tool to do it yourself. That's it. You learn, you teach yourself, that's it. You're set for life. You understand the basics. You cleanse that garbage. You take the time. You take a juicer and you start drinking only juices for mornings only, and then you add, and then you're doing like a week, and then 2 weeks, and 3 weeks, and 3 months, and then you see the garbage that comes out of you, and you will feel like a child again. You will blossom like a flower. You will be like a butterfly that coming out of the cocoon. It's like something you never seen before, and I guarantee you, when you do it, you will see the changes so quickly. You'll be like, I wish I knew this before.